All right, superheroes have the worst lives. Talk to me.
Wanted to be a superhero growing up. Seeing Spider-Man swing off buildings, Batman gliding through the sky, Iron Man having some of the coldest suit-ups in the franchise. Like, who wouldn't want to be a superhero? But that's my child brain talking. I was recently rewatching some movies and not gonna lie, fuck no. If I'm offered 24 hours in their shoes, I'm declining. The type of situations they get put through is ridiculous. Matter of fact, the first superhero I mentioned, Spider-Man. His life sucks. I'd be damned if I'm spending my free time saving the city and here comes J. Jonah Jameson spreading nothing but hate on my name. He could have just saved a baby from a burning building and you'll hear Jonah on the radio, saved. He dangled an infant 50 feet in the air with no safety net.
What?
Like, Jonah, the baby was on the 13th floor. Should we have taken the stairs? Craziest part is, the citizens would hear that shit and believe it. I would have quit the millisecond I heard him on the radio. Yeah, the next time the Sinister Six is in town and you got a 7'9", 500-pound rhinoceros at your doorstep, don't call for Spider-Man. I won't be answering the call. But I don't think Jonah is the—
No cap though. I would, if I was Spider-Man, I dead would let a few villains get off they shit. Like, a couple of you niggas gotta die to really understand what I do. You know, like you feel me? Like, I'm telling you, I'd be like, I'd go out as Spider-Man and have a press conference and be like, y'all niggas don't like me so much. Word, I'm going on vacation. See you niggas in a month. And I just let niggas have their way with it, bruh. Spider-Man, please come home. I'd be on a beach in Bora Bora with my mask on, like I told you niggas. Y'all didn't respect it.
The worst part is, after saving the city 300 times, he comes back home with a rent notice on the floor. All of these heroics and he's broke. Gets thrown through at least 12 walls a day and he still can't catch a break. Exactly why I couldn't be a hero. I start charging people by the minute. If you're injured on a building and I swing you from a hospital and that trip took 5 minutes, I'm expecting $50 for my service. You refuse, I promise I'll swing you back up. Oh, but I thought you were a hero. Aren't you Spider-Man? Nah, I'm the black one. The black one. And there's so many situations that heroes are put in that if I was put in the same situation, I would have just left. Like at the end of Spider-Man 1 when he had to save MJ and the kids and Goblin came rushing in trying to impale him, bro, I'm dropping them. I'm sorry. He wouldn't have gotten a chance to get that close. I would have been at the top of the bridge by now. Or later on, when he caught a grenade to the face, I'm calling a timeout. I realized I'm in over
He did really catch a grenade to the chin.
my head. I wasn't expecting to be fighting real demons. Or when the Goblin came back and No Way Home putting the beats on Tom. He ate his hit and punched him out the window.
Imagine you saving the world and your bitch cheating on you.
Him to get a barrage of
all fun and games till I turn into a villain.
Hits off just to laugh in his face and then proceeded to slam him through the floor. Picked his ass up, busted his back on the ceiling, and then spears him
with the bestie, nigga.
Multiple floors, 5 to be exact. And then he kills Aunt May. Would have been my last night wearing the mask. Never in my life have I seen him get beat like that. But even simple stuff like running out of webs, and that happened multiple times, and each time it was his back taking that hit. I'm taking at least a week break from swinging.
That's what I'm saying, Gizzle. How come the heroes never got no money? They bitches always choosing, and they always underappreciated. The villains always rich, always got a bad bitch willing to do whatever for them. And you know what? They always got somebody's always like, oh, well, you know, maybe he's not that bad. Like, what?
After that, I can still do my basic heroic deeds, but I'm using public transportation.
Tony Stark not a hero, bro. That nigga's a billionaire who's bored. That nigga's not a hero. Tony Stark's family made money selling guns. Weapons trade in the Middle East, nigga. That nigga not a hero. He a rich bored nigga. Bro, listen. I want you to know his family was gun runners. Them niggas sold guns to the Middle East. Yo, them niggas perpetrated 9/11. Them niggas' families was selling guns to the niggas that did Pearl Harbor. What are we talking about? Y'all niggas talking about Batman. His family was doing human experiments in the fucking insane asylum. What are we talking? Yo, don't talk to me about these rich niggas who bored and want to beat on the poor. Batman is quite literally a mental patient with money. Are y'all niggas serious? That nigga Batman caught a nigga selling a dime bag on the corner and broke both his legs. Whole time, that nigga just wanted to get his daughter a Hello Kitty car set. Black Panther, that African rich nigga.
How was his father supposed to predict that the weapons that he sold to the people would be used for mass destruction? You would have sold it to him too if you seen all them numbers.
Bro, listen, don't talk to me about no rich hero, bro. Them niggas not good people, bro. T'Challa dead saw black people getting belted and whipped during slavery and said, hey, man, y'all niggas got it. Yo, he said, T'Challa said, whoa, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, my nigga. Like, what? Man, fuck out of here. I don't want to hear it. TK, you such a lame, not gonna lie. Can't believe this. Oh my God, holy shit. Psycho on the internet doesn't fuck with what I said and doesn't like me. Oh, round of applause, nigga. Boing, 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 bitch. Like, what, nigga? Okay. The fuck? My God, I'm not gonna get my dick sucked today. Like, whoa. The fuck, bro? Listen, man. I'm telling you, bro, don't talk to me about no motherfucking superheroes. Listen, the only heroes I respect is the Punisher and Wolverine. Anybody else, your niggas doing it for the aura, bro. Not gonna lie to you, bro. You niggas not really heroes, bro. Iron Man is not a hero. That nigga's a rich boy nigga.
Batman did nothing wrong but protect Gotham City.
Yeah, bro. So why the fuck Joker still alive? That nigga Joker has killed so many people. And Batman like, Joker, please, I keep whooping your ass. Just chill out. Just chill out. Just, yo, Batman, yo, Joker, I know you put a fucking nuke in a nigga asshole.
He has morals,
and
unlike
blew
some
him
heroes
up.
like Punshir.
Listen, Joker, I know you put a fucking nuke in the mayor's asshole and blew him up from the inside out, but please, bro, get some help. Like, what the fuck? That nigga Joker is the ultimate terrorist, and you telling me that
How the fuck is he supposed to keep an insane man willing to harm himself to get out of prison?
Kill the nigga! Have we ever considered that some niggas deserve to die? Like... Wait, what about Storm? I'm not familiar with X-Men. I never watched the movie, so I can't speak on shit I don't know.
I'm gonna be too afraid to jump off rooftops. And even later on when he's fighting Doc Ock, out of everyone in the crowd, he just happens to grab my aunt. I bet if Peter was a bank teller, this would never have happened. Being a superhero just gives you negative luck. He was really chilling at a coffee shop and the nigga threw a car at the window.
What?
He tells Peter to tell Spider-Man to meet him somewhere. Of course, Peter's gonna say, hey man, I don't know where he's at. Then runs off with MJ like, gosh, again? You got kidnapped the last movie. But I mean, at least he still has his girl, cause you know, Andrew, not so lucky. And every Spider-Man has to go through their best friend wanting to kill him, but out of all three, Tom had it the worst. He had it all, but then lost it all. Had Aunt May, a roof over his head, not worrying about rent, but now she's gone. Had Tony Stark, the father figure in his life, but now he's gone.
Hitler's dead.
At the end of No Way Home, a spell was casted that had everyone forget who Peter Parker was. So he lost MJ, Ned, anyone who knew who he was. Oh, and by the way, he's broke. Got an apartment now, but those rent due papers gonna be coming soon. And all the Avengers are either dead, trash, or somewhere in space. Can't ask nobody for help. Spider-Man has it bad, but someone who has it worse, Wolverine.
Malachi, appreciate a big 37 months, my boy, love you.
His healing factor alone would suck with how long his lifespan is, but the things he's been through made it 10 times worse. When he was a child, this man walks into his house, popped his dad. He awakens his ability, kills that man, but then oh, he finds out something very important. Turns out his father wasn't actually his father. He is. The guy he just killed was his real dad. First 3 minutes of the movie, by the way.
No
So
lie,
now it's only him and his brother
FRL,
Victor.
imaging,
Grew up
you
together, fought in like 4 different wars.
Superman chucks your car at a nigga and misses.
Wolverine fought in World War in the Civil War, nigga.
So now it's only him and his brother Victor.
Can you imagine being a Civil War soldier and this nigga run at you with his claws and you gotta reload your musket?
This nigga Sabretooth comes and kills his loved ones on Wolverine's birthday every year.
When I'm loving your body, do you feel it in your heart? Do you feel it? Do you feel it?
Yo, I'm so weak, bro. My nigga, can you imagine that? You see that nigga tag in the line, you sit there, you miss your first shot, you like, you got up that bitch. Oh, the miss, nigga? Yeah, bro, that shit crazy, man. Nah, dog. Wait, Wolverine was a Confederate soldier? How'd they lose the war?
Grew up together, fought in like 4 different wars. Even when Victor started tweaking a little bit, Logan still stood by his side. That's until Victor really lost it when he was okay with killing an innocent man. So Logan said, yeah,
that nigga clawed me in
I'm out of here.
1943.
Went their
What the
separate
fuck you
ways.
mean he
Fast forward to
X-Men
when he
now?
found himself a girl, living the good life.
Niggas putting that hairy dick on the bitch.
Until she dies. Got killed by his own brother. Now bent on revenge, he accepts Stryker's proposal and pretty much becoming invincible. Getting metal, adamantium melded to his spine. Anesthesia doesn't work on him, so he's feeling every bit of that. Then he overhears that Stryker was actually planning on erasing his memory, so he runs away. This kind couple was nice enough to take him in, but they died too. Blew up the
Nigga, they nuked the house?
house at that. Their bodies are ashes. Fast forward again to where you find the island Stryker is stationed at. And guess what? His girl never died. Her job was to keep an eye on him. And you know what her powers are? Tacto hypnosis. She can influence anyone she touches. Can't make this up. He's been going through it the entire movie.
Damn, so every time you nutted, that shit was fake for real? She had you thinking you was giving her orgasms whole time your dick was weak? Manipulating you thinking you in love. Think you putting it down on a bitch whole time she hates you. Oh. Oh, that shit is ass.
And we're still not done. A few minutes later, she gets the chance to tell him, oh, I never tricked you. It was real for me too. 5 minutes later, Logan finds her with a bullet hole in her gut. She does die at the end of this, but all of a sudden, he gets shot with adamantium bullets. Caught a bullet to the head twice, erasing his memories. The only hint he has to who he was is the name Logan written on his dog tag. And something similar happened in the X-Men Last Stand movie. Well, kinda. His girl died again. But he was the one who had to kill her because he was the only one able to get close. And this scene scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid. I don't remember why either. I don't know if it was because everything was turning to dust or what. Something in this scene just terrified me. But of course, the Logan movie, the best superhero movie of all time. This is when they finally stopped pushing us in a stroller and let us walk on our feet. This is what Wolverine is supposed to feel like. In the other Wolverine movies, he'd stab someone and no blood would be seen, but in this, full body parts were flying. But even so, it was depressing. A movie about old man Logan trying to live out his final moments with a sick Charles. The X-Men are gone, mutants are now on the brink of extinction, and the adamantium fused with him that once felt like finding a gold scar is now poisoning his body. I'm pretty sure his original plan was to buy a boat, sail away with Charles, stay with him until the end, and when Charles was gone, use that single adamantium bullet to take himself out. Now, of course, that didn't happen. Instead, he had to watch Charles bleed out, and the one who did it was a clone of himself. Now, if you don't know, Charles is the one who gave Logan a purpose after he lost his memories. So that was kind of like losing his father. So after that, he dedicated the rest of his life to helping Laura, aka his daughter, aka the GOAT. Hey Marvel, I'm still waiting on her movie, by the way. By helping her and her fellow mutant friends escape their captors. But in the process, had this fire ass scene. Like, I can't talk about this movie and not glaze this, bro. Berserk Logan.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Not gonna lie, I got this over Infinity.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That That meme right there is hilarious. He's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Now,
who is this nigga talking about?
Not gonna lie, I got this over Infinity War, Endgame, whatever movie moment you have in your mind. I have this over that. But anyways, this is an elderly man we're talking about. He can take out everyone here except himself. There was truly no way he's winning going against a prime version of himself. Yeah, he was doomed from the start. And it took Laura shooting him with that adamantium bullet to kill him. Man, and this... The first time the entire movie, she calls him dad. Till this day, this scene still gets me. In 2017, my first time seeing this, I'll gladly say I was bawling. Tears running down my face, throat scratching. You would have thought I lost an actual loved one the way I was acting. But yeah, his life sucked. Every good thing was followed by 10 terrible things. He could not catch a break. And honestly, this could really extend to mutants in general. The human race hates mutants with every fiber of their being. A mutant would save their life, but the second they find out what you are, don't touch me, you filthy mutant. Like, shit got crazy over there. They say mutant like it's a slur. They'll hate on Wolverine, but then go and praise the Hulk, the giant green monster. Oh, he's just a superhero. I promise it doesn't make any sense. At first, I thought the X-Men universe was just completely separate from the MCU, like a whole different timeline where people don't like anything that isn't normal, but Deadpool made it seem like everything was connected, so at this point I don't know. Whatever side of the world the X-Men are on is pure racism. Like, there was a whole war going on, thousands of them in captivity. Humans built machines that adapt to every mutant ability, and honestly, we lost. The mutants lost. Logan had to go back in time to make sure the war never started. And even in the Logan movie, we find out they made a drug that stops the birth of mutants. Like, they did not like them at all. But the next one, we got Bruce Wayne. As a child, he witnessed both his parents get murdered, so he became Batman, putting...
I don't feel bad for Batman, bro. That nigga's a terrorist. Listen, that nigga Batman has committed more terror than any superhero known to man just because he won't kill niggas.
Fear into criminals' hearts to make sure no one else ever went through the same pain. Sounds great, right? But everyone wants to be Batman until it's time for the mandatory Bane beating, until Bane snaps your fucking spine, or just having to deal with the Joker. He's the type of nigga to strap a bomb to a baby's chest and tell you, "So, Batman, will you save the baby or stop the gas leak in the daycare 100 miles from here?" It's like it's all fun and games until he gives you an impossible choice. And not to mention how he barely gets any downtime. At night, he's protecting Gotham,
Yo,
and
moms
during
get
the
her
day,
necklace
he's running one of
snatched
the
and then get
biggest
her ass
companies in
shot
the
along
world.
with Yo
All
Pop
shits
Pepe,
and giggles until you're
absolutely no
off
reason
40
you
minutes
wouldn't
of
want
sleep.
justice.
Or how he has to worry about the people he works with getting hurt. Barbara getting paralyzed. Jason Todd getting tortured. Lucius getting blown up if we're talking about the games. Nightwing dying to a fucking stick. Like, I'm sure he blames himself for most of those too. Like, imagine waking up one day, seeing Scarecrow douse a random diner with fear toxins, and then hacking into the billboard saying this is only the beginning, so now the entire city's getting evacuated. And now all that fills the streets are a bunch of criminals doing random stuff like flipping cars. Like, did you get joy out of that? What was the purpose? And then all of a sudden, some guy calling himself the Arkham Knight pulls up with a weird obsession to Batman. At the start, we had no clue who this was, so I know Batman was just like, dude, who are you? Even later on, the entire city gets flooded with toxins. Like, he did all this in one night on a random Tuesday. Also, this wasn't a main mission, but it should have been. When Catwoman got kidnapped by the Riddler. Now, that was my main priority. Fuck whatever Scarecrow got going on. I have more important things to do. But speaking of her, one of the worst things is Batman's canon event. Meeting Catwoman, Selena Kyle. And it must...
This nigga got all the money in the world and still got played by a toxic woman. Yeah, I know. That pussy had to be amazing. I just know Catwoman shit gripped and talk to you, bruh.
Work the same way it does in a Spider-Man movie. His canon event is to meet her and never get with her, or it's a one-night type thing, because if he goes any further than that, the universe is going to get unstable, going to start unraveling, and I promise if I was Batman, we're all dead. At the end of the Batman movie, when Selena said, "Yo, you should come with me," yes, immediately, I was hoping he was going to say that. Ashley, I hid my suitcase around the corner. I'm ready. Gotham would have never seen me again. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Probably gonna do a part 2, so put some superheroes down in the comments. Movies, cartoons, comics, just anyone whose life that has been terrible.
Don't bring up that prep time shit. What you mean? Nobody can defeat Batman with prep time, bro. You give him an hour and a half, he'll stop God himself.